I'm live. I'm gonna give it like 2 seconds and then I'm going to start. I know I'm being super lazy because it's live and I don't feel like editing. So you get what you get. Hi everyone, welcome to my inevitable life. My name is Jen and this is my channel. I do a lot of stuff on thrifting, consigning, unboxings, and it is a bazillion degrees out here in Maryland today, so my hair is like, well, usually I'm always on here, it's like a frizzy mess, but today it's like an even more frizzy mess. So what is my video today? My video today is about Poshmark and virtual assistants, and I have literally considered a virtual assistant for a very, very long time. However, a lot of them are controversial and a lot of them are kind of spendy, or I'm worried about bots because there is a Poshmark policy against using like a bot type virtual assistant. So I wanted to let you know, when I was on my Facebook, and I have my computer here in front of me, I came across something new. So I was like, and I am going to check for you on the promo code, but it is called Poshy VA. Their website is Poshy, POSHYVA.com. Because it came up on my Facebook feed that piqued my interest, I was like, we'll see. And then I saw a promo code for $20 off your first service. So that was even more intriguing. And while I'm talking to you live here, we're gonna look it up. Virtual sharing, it says, virtual sharing assistant for Poshmark sellers. And if you look it up, there's just a ton of virtual assistants. So you got to be careful. But I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and try it. So as of July 18th, I'm not sure if the code is still good. It might not be, but it was Poshy New You. Was the code that I used. I guess you could try it and see. So I went for, they have several packages. So as I'm looking at the website here, I'm going to go ahead and share with you. So I'm just going to show you. So this is what the website looks like here. And I'm going to click the shop now button because I kind of want to give you kind of my initial reaction of doing this. So they have several packages, and I know, oh yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it. It's like, woo, look, white screen. Okay, so they have the weekly helper, and this is the option that I picked because I was like, I'm not spending all kinds of money until I really know if this is gonna work or not work. The weekly helper is 1,000 shares a day for 7 days, so that's 7,000 shares, and that is $24.99 of a package. And then the next step up is the weekly pro, and that is 3,000 shares a day times 7 days, so that ends up being 21,000 shares, and that package is $59.99. Then the monthly helper. So if this works, this is the package that I will do the next time. The monthly helper is 1,000 shares a day plus 500 bonus shares a day for 30 days. So it's 45,000 shares and it's $89.99. Then you can go up to the next level. And I think this is a little bit too much money, at least for me, because I can share my closet. I try to share my closet once a day. So I thought this was a little bit, the monthly pro is 3,000 shares a day plus 1,500 bonus shares a day for 30 days. So that's 135,000 shares, but the price tag comes in at $249.99. So to me, I sometimes make like $500 a month on Poshmark, so to me that would not be worth it. To me, that's a little bit too much out of my price range. So my main reason why I wanted to do this, I want to explain that first, is I have about 750 items in my closet. I have a hard time sharing on a daily basis. Sometimes I'll get like half my closet. I still sell things, but it's just so hard to share, and I really think that if you don't share on Poshmark, you're just not going to make money. I also feel like you do need a certain amount of items in your closet to sell, a variety of sizes, and I also feel like the type of items in your closet really make a difference. And these are all things I'm changing as time goes on. So I'm like, let me just try this and see what happens. So I paid $4.99 for my package with the $20 off coupon, Poshy New You. Again, it expired, I think, maybe yesterday, but you could try it and see what happens. So I had it start on the 20th, so yesterday. And what happens is once you select a package, they will contact you via email, and I actually paid with my PayPal, so that wasn't an issue. Ooh, and you know what's funny? They're actually sold out right now. So they are sold out of their weekly helper package. So that's just a little FYI. I'm just gonna, let me go for the monthly package. So these are the questions that they ask you when you sign up. So it says VA order form, share balance, and it says tell us how we should share your between self shares and community shares. And you can say evenly balanced, all self shares, that kind of thing. And I did an evenly balanced because I wanted to kind of see what happened. Time of day, so I picked morning and night. And you can really pick anything, morning, afternoon, evening, night, overnight. And then you have to select your time zone and then the start date, which I feel like is the most important part for anyone. So for example, I may buy this next package, but I might be going on vacation. So you don't want them sharing when you're on vacation, right? So I'm going to start my monthly package afterwards, and then you add it to the cart. And then what happens is they'll email you, and they will have access to your account. So I want to make that very, very, very clear. What they'll do is they will give you a password that is extremely like all kinds of different numbers, characters to change your Poshmark password to. So that way they have access to your account. They have a policy here, so you can read their policy. And their frequently asked questions is another area I'm going to cover as well. So you are changing your password. You are giving them access to your account. However, they're not going to go in and steal all your money. I don't believe. I don't think this is like a shoddy produced company. And that's why I'm going to go to frequently asked questions, because it says, how secure is Poshy VA? Security is their top priority. Upon order confirmation, we generate a strong password that we send to you in order for us to access your account. You can revoke Poshy VA access at any time by changing your password, and we'll contact you within 24 hours if this happens to address any concerns. After they complete the order, they clear all your data from the device that they're sharing. Sign out from Poshmark and then reinstall the Poshmark app just to be super safe. We will email you to let you know that your order is complete and remind you to change your password. So some of this is on you too, as the Poshmark user. You need to go back in and change your password again. And I do that frequently anyway, because you have your bank account stuff on there, although everything is kind of blacked out in your bank account and like a couple of the numbers are there. So you can't really steal your whole bank account number. And it says the other frequently asked question, because I feel like this is a huge concern again in the Poshmark community, is, will using a virtual assistant hurt my Poshmark account? Quite the opposite. Using a virtual assistant will allow you to focus on other activities to help your business, like sourcing, photography, and listing. So really, I feel like I can't lose with this. I'm trying to see what else. Okay. They say, what is a virtual assistant? So let me go ahead and say what they have here. A virtual assistant is very similar to a personal assistant. They are people who help do your tasks for your personal life, business, or both. Virtual assistants are assistants who are not physically present, but they can perform the task anywhere in the world. Poshy VAs, virtual assistants, are trusted and trained specifically to help Poshmark seller stylists with sharing engagement tasks associated with running and growing the Poshmark business. So they seem to be legitimate. And I will tell you, my first day using Poshy VA, I was a little bit actually blown away because they didn't share them like so fast that it's a bot, if that makes sense. So like I was on my phone, I could see that they were sharing, and seemed like a normal speed, which was extremely exciting. And they did do it in the morning, and they did do it at night when I asked them to do it. So that was also a bonus. I also saw that people were sharing my items. So that involved some of the self-share and community share. So they were obviously sharing other people's items. So that's up to you if you want to do all your own shares or do the balance. This was just kind of an experiment for me, so I wanted to try it for $4.99. Why not? So lo and behold, you want to know, is it worth it? Because are you going to sell things? So in one day, I've gotten a lot of offers. However, a lot of the offers have been lowball offers on items that I am not willing to budge a ton. A pair of Lily Pulitzer shoes, and a few other items. I was just like, you know what? I'm willing to go a little bit, but I'm not willing to go all the way down to whatever that is. So, there's been some back and forth negotiations with people. I went, and I was pleased though that I did even get offers. So day one, I am pleased. I am getting people into my closet. There are people coming and looking at my items. There are people making offers. There are people liking my items. It is definitely picked up because I just don't have the capacity to share as much. So that is my day one thoughts and feels about Poshy VA. I am probably going to go ahead and set up another round and for the month, but I'm probably going to start it in mid-August and let it go for a whole month, and then I will also report on that. But by the end of my week, I'm going to come back on YouTube and give you guys an update on, did I sell anything? My thoughts on, what they shared in my closet, the community shares, that kind of thing, and just kind of see if I think, paying the $89, which is the monthly, would be worth it. And I feel like I'm going to try to carry out that experience as well and report back to you as well. There's not a lot of other information that I think they do have a space here if you want to contact them and ask them any questions. They have a Facebook page, which is Poshy VA. I don't know if I'll be able to show you. I guess it probably won't show up. And their logo is like a pinky color. They look like they're fairly new. So obviously, once I get this, I'm going to share my review of them on Facebook as well. And I didn't do a lot of research. I just went ahead and went for the gusto on this to see, because I've been really debating on hiring somebody. I like the idea of hiring a company versus like an individual person. I like their style on the changing of the passwords and the encryption on the password. So we will see. So feel free to ask me any questions. If you have any questions on my experience, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. Give this a thumbs up if you like the idea. Oh, my computer just turned off. Of a virtual assistant. What are your hesitations to use a virtual assistant? Do you think it's worth the money? For someone like me who is extremely busy and does work outside the home, but has a very large Poshmark closet, I personally feel it would be worth it, because I am going to make that money back, especially if I did it 1 week. The $24, I could make that back in 1 week. The month, that's why I want to do that as an experiment to see if it's worth the $89. But once you hit over like that 500 to 700 item mark in your closet, things start to get difficult to share. It's a lot of stuff to share on a daily basis. And to really keep up with Poshmark, I feel like you need somebody else sharing your closet, whether it's your friend, your husband, your daughter. And in this case, I hired somebody. And you know what? If Poshmark came back and said to me, oh, you can't use this company, you know, obviously then, because I really do try to follow Poshmark's rules and regulations. We will see how this goes. I'm not a condoner of any bot programs. I'm not a condoner of companies who use them. I like that real live people are getting paid to help me and be my virtual assistant. If you have like 100 items in your closet, I do not recommend getting help. I would only recommend this for larger closets. I just think to make it worthwhile and make money off of it, I think that's, that would be the best. Lower items, if they offered smaller packages, I would say yes, but they, that's a pretty price for a really small closet. So just consider that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's something different, and I will just keep you updated as I go along. I have a bunch of stuff I'm listing today in my closet. So if you want to look at my closet, it is Gen Z Girl, JENNZYGIRL, and I'm gonna try to go back once I post this and put the information for Poshy VA below, as well as my closet name if you want to check out my closet. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.